Hey everyone, welcome to Kip TV. I am Kip. Today I've got a semifinals matchup for you. Upward between two UGC Iron Highlander teams. Let's meet the teams. Over on blue, we have Herpetologist Highlanders, or H2. We have up top as Pyro Zorio as Engineer Flu, as Scout. Turtle B is going to be Soldier, Scruff McGruff is Spy, King of Hyrule is Heavy, Common is Dumbaman, Your Best Broham, and H2 is going to be Sniper, and the Herp Derp is Sick as a Ball is Medic. Over on the right in red, we have Pantastic Friends, and Tobias is Sniper. Tastic, we're gonna call him Tastic, is Scout. Orange Cake is Spy. Cocktail in a Bar is Engineer. Snook is Medic. The Purple Rupee is going to be Soldier. Monkey is Dumbaman. Katie is going to be Heavy, and Pantastic Trash Cookie, Cookie is Pyro. So let's get this game started. So this is the semifinals, the third week of playoffs for Iron. And for those of you not familiar with Iron playoffs, you can't lose, otherwise you're out of the competition. For the higher leagues, or for the higher divisions like Platinum, it's double elimination, which means you can lose and you go down to a lower bracket, and then you can work your way back up. But that is not the case here for Iron. You have to win. You have to. So already we're seeing a lot of suicides out for the Lucky Engineer Cocktail, is what we're gonna call him. For Pantastic Friends, gonna go for a cliff build. We'll see how this works. It's a little tricky or risky because as you can see right here, as the sentry gun's positioned, most of what he's going to be shooting is these boards right here. So we'll see if he gets the defense he needs to be able to wrangle it and also patrol the opposing cliffs. And so we'll just go ahead and hope for the best for Pantastic Friends, and of course for Herpetologist Highlanders. Herpetologists study reptiles, if I am not mistaken. So, yeah, someone's got to do it. Anyway, so far, Broham going down, so no sniper for blue as they do push out. Medic, no, it's just pretty much staying in. Right there for a second, I thought they would commit a little bit more right there, but looks like they're going to be playing it safely. Everything so far so good, so standard. Now we do have Herp Derp coming out of spawn right here, so got to be careful for that because we do still have, we have a jumping soldier, a nice force right there. Orange Cake getting the force, or not, that's not Orange Cake, that was Purple Rupee, sorry about that, but getting the force. Blue Uber not gonna be able to do anything right here. Red still holding on. Are they gonna pop? They do pop. Keep the Pyro alive and just to keep the sentry gun up, but actually it does go down. Turtle B with that pick right there. So Blue Uber not able to do anything right there. Red Uber not able to keep the sentry gun up, but so far it's still looking like it is in Pantastic Friends' favor. Blue not able to get any real good positioning, but we do have Scruff McGruff in behind the scenes. We'll see. Is he going to go for this Telesap? No, he's actually just going to scout out things, try to go for, we got a nice pick right there on Tastic, but probably not going to be able to do too much right here as he is low in health. And that sniper is running that Razorback. But, yep, Scruff McGruff out of the picture. So Blue pushing forward right here as everything on the cliff did go down. A combination spam from Demoman and Soldier really took it out right there. And so, looks like Herp2, or H2. I'm going to call them the Herps. No, that doesn't sound right. Anyway, we do have Ubers ready to go, so we'll see if Red decides to pop and contest. Blue Uber is forced again, so out of position for that. They are going to try to take some control of the hill with this, but being blown back with some nice air blasting but from Red, but Pyro meets Pyro, and that means there's going to be a whole lot of nothing done right there on the hill. But so far, Pantastic Friends pretty much falling back right there, as there's not a whole lot they can do to defend this this cliff hill area, except a nice pick right there from Tobias. Takes down Common Demoman, so that's going to buy a little bit of respite on the hill, but yeah, Blue's pretty much going to take this uncontested as Red doesn't have any more Ubers or crits or anything like that. Tobias, get another nice headshot there on Your Best Broham. So far, Sniper Battle seemed a little one-sided right there, as Tobias is just having his way with opposing Sniper right there. Herp Derp going down, as I should be in the Purple Rupee cam, because he just got a nice med pick right there. He's been doing that roaming soldier role very, very effectively. Can't quite get opposing soldier right there. Turtle, I want to call him Turtle B because that's the easy way to say it, but Turtle B? Anyway, Blue Soldier taking him out right there. We do have a backstab. Orange Cake doing some work there behind the scenes, so keep an eye on him as everything is pretty much set up ready for that red defense. Important to note, Snook, the med for red, has not gone down yet. And I think we've already had 2 deaths by Herpetologist, or at least 1, but anyway, that buys them red team a nice advantage. So we're just going to continue stalking as Orange Cake does. They really should. Oh, we're actually going to have a jump in here from Soldier. No, looks like Purple Ruby. Not sure where he went, but we'll see if Orange Cake can get this stab. There's a lot of spam. Everybody knows he's there. That's not going to happen right there. But a great distraction play. In comes Purple Ruby, tries to get the med. Herpetologist taken down to half health right there. Not able to finish the job, but still putting that pressure on the med is always good. Pantastic Friends taking a lot of casualties right there as they're trying to be aggressive and force that Uber pop, or at least get a medic, or at least force that Uber pop or get a medic pick, but losing a lot of players in the meantime. They're going to pop that Uber. Looks like they're forced into it. Oh, and Bloober is going to be popped as well, but again, some nice air blasting action out of Red's Pyro right here. Just completely denies the effectiveness of that push. Sunshine is still up, being wrangled right there, and will not go down anytime soon. So a nice job out of Red Pyro right there. Sunshine is still up, but cart was capped regardless. That's the problem with that Sunshine position, is it can only get one side, and you absolutely need the defense from the other side from your rest of your team. Looks like we didn't really get that from Pantastic Friends, so the sentry gun a little bit ineffective right there. It can only do so much, and you definitely need the rest of your team. And another part is you need some team members defending this upper area, because as you can see, Trilby, I'm gonna just call him Trilby because it was having his way with the sentry gun, just being able to continually spam it. In comes the Uber, but again, Red Pyro is all on top of that, and Pantastic, what is his name? I'm sorry. Cookie is what I'm calling him. Sorry, Cookie. Pyro just doing a great job right there. He did go down. Cart is continuing to push forward as the sentry gun went down. Here is the Red Uber. They were a little bit behind, but they're going to try to behind in terms of Uber advantage. They're going to try to contest this, and probably not a good idea. Monkey gets trapped in between, and it looks like Snook survived that. So Snook, with 40 health, getting out of there. I don't know how he's managing to do that, but he has not died yet. So we'll keep an eye on the Snook death cam, or death count. So far, none, which is pretty impressive. Anyway, so cart being pushed. We have 4 minutes 18 seconds for those 2 points. Not too shabby, but this is a very difficult position to get over unless you have the correct, good amount of momentum coming up through the cliff. Looks like, though, there is a nice setup here from Pantastic Friends, so they are ready to defend for minutes, if you will. I missed Herpetologist going down right there, and I feel like Purple Ruby might have had something to do with that. With he is down as well, so we'll try to get in on Herpetologist cam, see why he's having trouble getting this Uber up. But that's going to be super important, as of course you're pushing into a really established defense right here, because Pantastic Friends fell back at the proper time in order to rebuild here at third. They're going to move up here, though, so the offensive team looking pretty aggressive without any sort of Uber advantage right here. Wouldn't it be a bad time for a Red to pop, and they do indeed pop. If they could get the med pick, that'd be huge. But right now, a little bit of a cluster going on as, oh, and then we have the pinched move trying to get the medic and Pyro, but they are escaping. No! Oh, Katie fell back when she should have just continued to pressure the medic in through the hallway, but of course she didn't know they were there. Oh, so somehow, no, just kidding, Herpetologist goes down because in comes Purple Ruby, but who then goes down to a backstab. So Herpetologist, I said, was going to survive that, but no, he goes down. So a little bit of chaos going on right now. There was, I think, Spy did manage to get the engineer right there on defense, so the cart is going to be able to go for it a little bit, but Snook has a 70% Uber and a nice advantage, so they could pop at any time. Oh, but getting pushed back by a jumping shoulder, but Trilby goes down as Purple Rupee takes him out. Now see, we do have this 100% Uber. We'll see if Red decides to be aggressive with it. Wouldn't be a bad idea to just stop this momentum that H2 has really been carrying forward. Well, cart is stopped right here. This is going to be a very difficult position to get through, obviously. And it looks like they're just going to hold on to that Uber. So we'll get on. I still haven't... There we go. Purple Rupee Cam just as he gets in there and gets taken down right there. But trying to be aggressive, trying to put on that pressure in these upper areas. Pantastic is also doing the same. And some nice jumps right there. We'll see if what he can do as Scout when there's last on upward just offers so many flanking opportunities. Going to be able to get in here. One more shot, taking down Broham right there. Gets caught up from behind, but we do have these Uber exchanges going on again. Cookie just played a major role in denying this Uber. Looks like Herpter did escape. He dropped down, and I think he's going to be able to get out of there. So Blue Med staying alive, as well as Red Med. Snook, again, not going down. But a nice defense right there. Again, Cookie just doing some nice work. We'll get on the Tastic Cam. Is he... No, I thought he was going to maybe try to follow up and get something right there, but not able to commit too much because you have to go around this corner, which is very, very dangerous. As you can see, Monkey tried to do it, and he got taken down by Flu right there. Monkey got the flu. Anyway, let's learn a little bit about these teams. They're both first-time teams, I believe. I know Pantastic friends are. Pantastic came in seeded number 1 in their division, and sorry, just trying to not miss this action. Scruff McGruff. Could he go huge right here? If he did, that'd be huge. Orange Cake, I was on the wrong spy cam, but Orange Cake just took down Posey Med right there. But Scruff McGruff doesn't even go for the sap, so not sure what he's doing right here, but the Sentry, but the Uber is popped right here for Red, as they know they have that Uber advantage. Just going to try to clear out the corner and clear off the cart, and will manage to do that, and a nice little hold going on here. So anyway, H2 was seeded number 4 coming into this match. And of course, remember, they have to win in order to make anything happen in next week. So this is the semifinals. Grand finals would be the following week. Of course, if you're watching this, it has all already happened, and I know who won everything, but I won't say anything. So we just have a little standoff right now as H2 tries to get past this formidable hold here on upward last. Definitely going to need an Uber to do it, but Herp Derp is only about 70% right now. Ubers are about even, so we're probably going to see another one of those awkward Uber exchanges. Some nice spam coming down from the top. That is Trilby just trying to pressure that sentry gun, and right now poor Inchi's not going to need any love, any support up here, and should be calling this out to his friends. And there you go, Purple Rupee is in there, but he goes down to a backstab, so Scruff McGruff takes him out, but the Scruff McGruff goes down to Tastic himself. We do have the Uber popped, but look who is in on that action. It is Cookie. He's just like, nope, sorry, closed, we're closed, nope, come back later. And absolute amazing job right there, just shutting that down. Blue is trying to come through the open doors, trying to also send some spam and chaos through the upper halls, but right now it just looks like it was Trilby right there. He was not able to cause enough distraction to do anything. So everyone was able to, so Cookie and team were able to focus down the Uber and just completely deny them any room. So nicely done, and we're looking at a long time here on upward. I think it's past 10 minutes at this point, and H2 need to get something going right here. They can't afford too many more failed pushes. 10-minute time isn't terrible. It's not good, but if you get anything over 11-12 minutes, then you're looking at really bad times, and it's going to be very, very difficult to defend for that long. So we'll see. Whose can we want to get on? Well, we do have these Ubers almost ready to go, so let's get in on. We'll see if Orange Cake can do something right here, but he's just going to be hiding. I'm going to get on the Cookie Cam because he's been at center of most of these Uber exchanges. There we go. Or is he Jake? Fantastic cookie, trash cookie. I don't know. Anyway, regardless, he is going to get some of this Uber and is coming from below trying to stop this Uber and will succeed and pretty much shutting them down. The sentry gun did a great job pressuring them down as well. And Herpderp goes down and Cookie's actually just going to continue pushing forward right here. So we'll stay on his cam as he does finish off the engineer. And he still has quite a bit of health left. So keep going, dude. Keep doing it. You got this. Oh, no. Goes down the Flu right there. And that is another failed push right there from H2. So not looking super great in terms of time for Herpetologist Highlanders. We'll stick on the purple Ruby cam because he's got that buff banner going. He's really hurt though. If he could get some overheals, he could possibly push Shelf in there and do some damage. He does actually take down opposing soldier, tries to follow up and get the med pick. Herpderp though, with about 100 health left, falls back and survives. So that's going to be super important. Of course, Snook, I still don't think he's gone down yet. And with 100% Uber just hanging out and waiting, and that means he's just been doing, every time he pops the Uber, he's doing a really good job of falling back and putting himself in a position where one-sided vulnerability wears off. He's in a position where he can either, you know, get his friends to protect him, or he's in a position where he's not taking any damage at all. Anyway, we do have the blue combo pushing forward soon, I would think. They really can't afford too much time right here, but they're taking a lot of spam, and there's a sticky trap that's very nice, so if they do decide to drop down, well, they will. Oh, look at that explosion. Heavy took a ton of damage right there. King of Hyrule down about 50 health, so he had to get some of that Uber flash, but if he catches fire, he might be out of this. Oh, Cookie can't take him down, but don't worry, he does get finished off by that wrangled sentry gun. Medic is left alone, and Tastic finishes off Herpderp. Gonna have the scout try to come in here and push the cart a little bit, but Flu goes down to Fantastic Tastic. So let's get on his cam, even though his name is so hard to say. There we go. He's trying to finish off this. Oh my goodness, with 2 health left, he finishes off Trilby right there. And Blue is getting a little bit desperate right now, and that is a good sign for Pantastic friends. If the other team is getting desperate, that means that you're in a good position. So we'll see if Tastic, with his beautiful elf getup, decides to engage here at all, force medic or pressure, but really they could just afford to sit back and wait for that one last push, maybe 2 pushes if H2 decides to go for crits or maybe a quick fix move. I'm actually surprised they haven't tried crits earlier. But you know what, they've been having just as much trouble with that sentry gun as they have been with players' frags. So yeah, it wouldn't make too much sense to go crits, because of course crits isn't going to do anything to that sentry gun unless you take that engineer out with that first crit sticky or something. Anyway, we are almost ready for these Ubers. Herpderp, it looks like they're going to come from below but work their way up. Where are they going to pressure from? They need to get the sentry gun. Has just been so annoying. A coordinated zap action would be best, but it doesn't look like they are in any position. Less than 60 seconds left to go, and this is do or die time right now for H2. The Uber is popped right there. They are so far away from this sentry gun, though. It's not going to happen. And here comes the power. He's just going to want to air blast. Oh, there goes the double man. Oh, the medic is left alone. There goes the extinguisher, and Cookie doing a good job again. Soldier coming in, trying to do something right here, but Trilby goes down. Flu was on the cart, but goes down as well. Guess who survived all that action? None other than Snook, who I kind of want to call Snooky, but I won't. But just saying. I could if I wanted to. And oh, look how far Red is pressuring up right here, but Flu gets a 2K right there. He's going for a 3. We'll see if he can finish off this sniper who's been such a pest. But no, Tobias stays alive right there. You can see Tobias is in 2nd place right now on his team. So he's doing excellent work as sniper, and really nothing at this point that H2 can do. Oh, it was so tragic not to be able to capture it last, and there's an Uber on the cart for the defensive team, and that's sealing the deal for this first round. So a nice defense, but this first round isn't over yet. Remember, Pantastic Friends has their work cut out for them too, because they do have to cap all 4 points or cap 3 points in less than 7 minutes and 11 seconds. So I mean, it's not over, but it's not going to be too difficult as long as Pantastic Friends keeps ×3 in a cart and keeps the momentum and aggression that they have from this last half going into this second half. A lot will depend on this first build. I like what I've seen already out of the little engineer Zorio. I was getting a lot of suicides and Nuptup actually kind of suicide in there late. We'll see if he gets up in time. Of course, having that pyro up is going to be essential for pyro action. But we'll see about this build. Anyway, we'll talk a little bit more about the teams. Pantastic Friends coming into this had a record of 11-0, so undefeated. And then Herpetologist Highlanders had a record of 9-2, so 2 losses. One more loss, though, will send them out of the first place competition. Of course, they could still have the opportunity to compete in the bronze match, which will take place at the same time as the first place match. Anyway, looks like everybody is up and ready to go. Trilby was trying to get in there, but succeeded in not doing anything. It looks like it may have taken down Tobias. Sorry, was just looking at the engineer stuff. But we already have a med out of... Oh, and a Forest Uber pop right there. So not exactly sure why Pantastic was bringing their med out so early. And poor Snook just goes flying right there. He's going to try to save his heavy, and they do stay alive, so I guess no harm, no foul. But Herp did not pop his Uber, so they have 100% Uber advantage right now. Oh, the backstab! Oh, and the spy, this getting caught out. The sentry gun is saved, but it's on super much fire right now. Orange Cake does go down immediately, or eventually, and sentry gun goes down immediately. So I like that sentry gun position, but if you lose your engineer, it's going to be so obviously hard to defend. The Uber for red is finally popped, but they're not in any position to defend right here, and I don't know, should they stay? Should they fall back? They do have this teleporter still up, but Nuptop overextended a little bit. He stayed in there for too long, and he did go down, so no pyro for immediate air blasting opportunities, and blue already has their Uber up again. Oh, Purple Rupee trying to get something right there, but is not successful. Snook, where is he when he's been holding this Uber? Right, so they are, looks like they do want to push Cliff right here. This heavy is staying in for far too long, and yeah, King of Hyrule goes down to a flare right there. Now this is explosion time. Monkey taking down Herp right there. Some really nice stickies. Oh, Snook goes down as well though, so that's unfortunate, but I think proper execution or a right idea right there out of Pantastic Friends. Look at this scout, he will not die. Finally flu goes down, and you know how they say how hard it is to beat the flu? I don't know, some sort of pun related to flu name. Anyway, 5 minutes left for the 3-point capture time if they want to do that, and of course they have all the time in the world if they want to go ahead and go for the last point. Well, not all the time in the world, that would be a lot of time, but looks like we will have Pantastic Friends just continuing this aggression. They do have ×3 in the card. They're doing everything right here, keeping up this spam, even though the sentry gun is wrangled. There's nobody in the cart. Oh, poor red. Finally they get some defense in there, but it's not going to be enough. Sentry gun goes down. Oh, that Uber didn't even need to be popped, so Pantastic Friends, very impressive work right now. Just knowing how to get around without having to rely on that Uber, and that's one of those things you see in the lower levels, especially Iron, is teams just relying on those Ubers and those charges to get anything done, and also you popping them immediately. But right there is how Snook, like a ice cold stone, I don't know what I was going to say right there, but with ice in his veins, there you go, doesn't pop the Uber, even though I probably would have. But so they do have this Uber advantage, as red did try to pop in there, trying to get something going, but not going to be able to, and now they're in a position where they could easily take out half the team with some well-placed stickies. Oh, but in comes the Pyro. Snook, why would you pull that out? Get you... Oh my god. Somehow he survived that. Alright, don't know how, but I think he's playing with fire there, if you will. But regardless, Oh, Sentry Gun. What was Zorio doing up that far is the question. Half of his team was down. Blue was entire team up, and Zorio decided that was the time to move his Sentry Gun. Not exactly sure what was going on in his mind right there, but that is probably going to be the end of this round as they have 3 minutes to make it, about 2 centimeters. Well, that's a little bit more than 2 centimeters. But Red right now have any chance to defend this. There is a double man, so some nice play stickies, but he does go flying. The Sentry Gun nowhere, and there we go. That will be the end of the first round. Not a lot of players surviving either of that, but regardless, first round will go to Pantastic Friends. Here are your scores. Let's we'll meet you on the second round. Alright, and we are back with the second round. Pantastic Friends up 1-0 with a pretty decisive victory in the first round. Let's see what we got going on here for the first round defense, or second round first half defense. Anyway, it is going to be H2 defending first. We got a lot of suicides going on already. I am interested to see if this build will work out a little bit better for H2 this time, because I do like this build. I agree with Zorio's placement and everything like that, but he just had the unfortunate circumstance of being backstabbed and was not able to, therefore, you know, repair his Sentry Gun and keep it up longer. But I do like the spot. This is where I build. I think, let's see, we had Engineer Cocktail building up here for Pantastic Friends on his defense, and I don't like that as much because I pointed out, like, you're mostly shooting at wooden boards right here. There's not a lot of space. I mean, you can wrangle and control that area, but in general, I think this offers you a better opportunity to shut down anyone who passes your frame of your field of view. There we go. So anyway, we'll see how that goes. Already Resproham going down. He's just been having a lot of trouble with Tobias. Pantastic Friends going to bring their medic out immediately, so interesting decision right there. Not exactly sure if that is the right decision because they're taking a lot of spam right now. Looks like Red Soldier has figured out where they are. We'll see if yeah, he's just sending a bunch of rockets over the way. No, he doesn't know the medic is there yet. But anyway, Snook in a very precarious position right now. They are just going to pop immediately. They know where that Sentry Gun is. It is going to be wrangled, and Pyre right in front. Going to do some nice work right there. Katie being pressured by a spy from behind, so she's not able to focus down that Sentry Gun because she was distracted. So nice coordination right there, and that's Uber going to do nothing right there for Pantastic Friends. So nice work, nice defense out of H2. The bomb is nearing that checkpoint, but most of Red is still up right here. The Sentry Gun is still up, and Engineer, most importantly, still up right there. So moving to the dispenser. Yeah, okay. I would like to see the Rescue Ranger here. Oh, a monkey gets a lucky pill right there. Takes out poor Zori, who is pretty damaged. So that Sentry Gun does go down. Herpderp has a little bit of an Uber advantage. Why does no one see this spy? Oh my goodness. Scruff McGruff finally goes down. Or I'm sorry, that was Orange Cake goes down right there. Red will have this 100% Uber, and oh my goodness. Very, very close right there, but we do have this Uber continuing to be held for Red. They want to get in there and wait for it, but oh my goodness, need to pop. There we go. They do get the pop off Purple Rupee, pressuring it right there, so another force pop from him. Blue pretty much scattering. There's no reason to push into an Ubered combo. Wait for that Uber to fall off, and then they will now continue the aggression on the card. So well played right there from Pantastic Friends. They just need to get a little bit more aggressive right here, and for some reason Pyro for the defensive team was very much up right there. Oh man, Herpderp is so screwed right here. He is going to get out of here with about 40 health left. Needs to get some more health and hook up with somebody. We're just going to watch him to see if he can survive, because if you remember, why can't you get, there we go. I feel like I'm playing because I can never get the health packs on my first try. Anyway, he's still surviving. Oh my goodness, but now being caught down. Oh, goes down to extinguisher kill right there. and that card just continued to be rolled. So not having that med is going to be huge for this defensive team. That was their only advantage, and it is an advantage no longer. As you can see, nothing set up here in the second point. Not sure where Zorio went, but yep, that's probably going to be... Well, here they're back up, and blue is just not pushing. They need to be pressuring and forcing this issue and saying, like, recognizing the fact that that red has nothing up here. But it looks like Pantastic Friends not playing as aggressively as I feel. They could be just not in position to push right here. Oh, and yeah, that's losing Katie is going to be significant as well. Also, pressure from the Scout. The Flu does go down to, I think, a mid-air pill. So nice pill right there from Monkey. But yeah, what I thought they could be more aggressive, it just turns out it's some nice defense out of H2. And I don't mean to be like sound surprised or whatever, but no, it's just a good defense. We do have Jumping Soldier, but not able to get anything right there, and Trilby does go down. The cart continued to be pushed, oh so close to being capped, and finally does go right there. So that cap is huge, gonna change spawns, of course, and again, no Uber necessary for... Oh snap! Oh snap! Cookie / Jake with the Reflect crossbow med kill. Not something you see every day, but one that you put in your frag videos and talk about until your friends disown you for talking about so much. But what a play right there! Really nicely done. We'll get on the Cookie / Jake cam a little bit more, see if he can't go huge. He is the only one left alive. Oh, and look what he found! He found a medic, but not able to do anything right there. Poor Herpderp. Where is he? Is he even still alive? He is getting some health right there, but he is back in spawn. There we go. Let's see if anything H2 does can stop this assault from Pantastic Friends. Your best Broham just not able to get any of his shots. That's so frustrated, of course, but we'll see. Trilby coming in here, see if he can't stop anything but Pantastic Cookie Jake. Pantastic Trash Cookie Jake is what I'll call him, I guess. Just been on fire and does a great job taking him down right there. Medic surviving, so Snook with about 40% Uber. Not exactly sure what Nuptop was doing right there. It looks like Red is playing like do or die, and they really don't need to be playing cautiousless. Without caution, they need to be setting up and trying for a long hold here on last, because it's absolutely possible. Pantastic Trash Cookie Jake with a nice flare gun right there. So yeah, instead of just throwing their lives away one by one onto the cart, we really need to be seeing some more organized, careful planning right here out of H2, but we're just not seeing this. Oh, and there's no support for this NG. Poor Zorio. He loses everything with an Uber coming in, and this will probably be the capture for Pantastic Friends. We do have Medic alive, and the demo man coming from behind. Oh, some nice aggression right here. Oh, Common with 2 good stickies, and then Trilby coming in to finish off Purple Rupee. He's still alive and getting some heals now, so that could be a game changer, but no, Monkey was in behind and nobody knew he was there, getting the kill on Herpderp. Oh my goodness, and this, oh, Scout coming in at the last minute, but Tastic is there as well, and he will push the cart. Oh wow, what a very close round right there. But that is going to be 6 minutes and 37 seconds for Pantastic Friends. Can H2, Herpetologist, Highlanders, can they come back and beat that time? Going to be very difficult considering they weren't able to get their last point in the first round. But not all is lost. Remember, they are seeded number 4, so they only have 2 losses, so they know what they're doing in this this Iron League. Iron Division. We'll see if they can pull out a victory there at the last or second to last minute, or maybe victory in the first minute. I don't know, but we'll see about this build here on a cliff again. Cocktail going for that. Let's see. Let's get on the device cam. Despite him going huge the first round, I didn't get any of his headshots on camera, so we'll give him some camera time. I'm sorry, I've just been all about the cookie cam. But I'm sorry, a reflex med crossbow kill? Yeah, sorry, that deserves all my attention. I'm sorry. Alright, but here are your scores just real quick. Flu, getting some nice time. Of course, some of that I was gonna say he was on the cart, but of course no, he was defensive the first time around. Alright, so we'll watch some Tobias.pf. Pantastic Friends, or PDF, also is what they call themselves, I hear. They do not, but I'm just saying. So Tobias already taking down Broham, his opposing sniper, and that mini sentry gun. So that's where all his points are coming from, mini sentry gun kills. But we do have Blue already popped their Uber. It looks like Herp did take a ton of damage, and or at least maybe he dropped. I was so focused on the Tobias cam that I missed that. But regardless, there is no Uber right now for Blue, and they are pushing up. This is so dangerous. This red Uber is popped and going to be used to just force Blue back. Med needs to get out of there, but in comes a jump. Oh, Med pulls out the Uber saw. No. Oh, and Purple Rupee does get Herp. But Snook did pop, and where is he? He managed to get away alive, but in comes the spy just cleaning up right there. So Scruff McGruff gets everything, and despite the fact that Blue didn't have their Uber there for that early exchange, never mind, there's 2 backstabs on the cart. Oh my goodness, this is absolute insanity right now in this first point, as all sort of organization is thrown out the window in favor of chaos. Common is going to try to get in here, and so is Purple Rupee, just to try to stop the cart. Purple Rupee, oh, so hurt right there, and he does go down. I'm sorry, it's Monkey who's a defensive demo man. Common is offensive demo. We could all Common Cam as he is pushing forward right now, trying to just send a lot of spam and send the opposing team back retreating, but all the spam isn't really doing too much. He's found out the medic, but he's taking a lot of damage, and oh my goodness, somehow Common survives right there. Somehow. But there is only ×1. No, that ×1 on the card has stalled. Oh my goodness, H2 needs to get ×3 on this card, because considering their failure to cap in the first round, they need as much time as they can, give themselves as much leeway, room to wiggle with as they can. Oh, Purple Rupee trying to get that force there. He does get the force, but goes down, and some nice reflex out of Cookie. Stop that Uber from doing too much. Snook is just holding on to his Uber, waiting for KT to get into position. They probably should pop right here to clear up this cart, even though, Scout going huge right there. Tastic does go down eventually. Oh snap, I missed the stab. Backstab, Snook goes down. So huge plays right there. No Uber popped for Pantastic Friends. So that means H2 will be able to capture that second point or roll through. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left for all 4 points. I don't know. We'll see. They got to keep that ×3 in the cart, and they are doing just that. I like it. I do like H2's chances right here. They have to control their flanks. They have to watch out for Purple Rupee, who is still on the prowl right here. Finally, he does go down. King of Hyrule able to find him out in the house right there and take him out. They really need to be sending their combo in a little bit more aggressively instead of keeping them on the cart. And that, yeah, Orange Cake falls to his doom, even though you couldn't see it because he was pretty invisible at that point. But right now, combo or KT going down. No, I'm sorry, there's Devilman going down right there. Oh, but Monkey is back up, takes down opposing Common. Herp with the Uber advantage as Snook went down. Oh, missed that pick right there, but and Herp just went down. God damn it. I'm sorry, it's so hard to keep track of these medics, and that was just a really nice pick right there from Zorio, take down the Demo Man. These medics need to stay alive, and it would make my job a lot easier, and they really should be thinking about me at this point. But Pantastic, I did not think they'd be able to stop this assault from H2, but they were able to do so, and taking out that med is going to be huge. I think, what is Herp on right now? He's on his crossbow. Oh, trying to heal up somebody, it looks like. He was healing awfully fast there, so I thought maybe he got an Uber Saw in there. But I thought perhaps he had gone crits, but no crits yet in this this matchup, which is disappointing. I always love crits on Upward. But, oh my god, no! This is exactly not what they need. The spy is everywhere, but nowhere. Orange Cake does go down. 75% Uber right now going for this blue team. They're putting a lot of spam on that sentry gun. Finally goes down. It's actually sniped down. And the Uber is almost ready to go for H2. Pantastic Friends are trying to hold this as much as they can for about 6 more seconds, but that Uber comes out. Can they get the med kill is the important part. Snook somehow survives and escapes. We'll have that 100. No, is that 99%? I don't even know where he is, but finally he gets that 100%. He is in spawn right now, but being spawn camped, it drops. Uber common with some stickies. Forces a drop right here. That could be huge. Med pushing the cart right now for H2, and they will be able to push it to the final point and beat Pantastic Friends time. Wow, what a nice round right there from H2. Here are your scores. But some huge plays there at the last second for Snook to drop Uber not once but twice in that round, I believe. And so scores are changing, but that means we're going to go to a 3rd round. Remember, it's semifinals time, guys. Get excited. All right, we'll be right back. All right, we are back with the 3rd and final round of the semifinals between Pantastic Friends and Herpetologist Highlanders. Highlanders. There's more than one Highlander. I didn't think it was possible, but apparently there can be more than one. Who knew? Anyway, we will have Pantastic Friends on defense first. We're gonna see the same old build. And I'm sorry, I'm not mute. I'm trying to think here. I think when you're playing 3 rounds against the same people, you may want to switch up the defense. But this is something that you see at all levels, just the consistent builds from and holds from the defensive team. And I say, you've already played them twice, and if you're playing the 3rd one, you've obviously lost one and won one. So why not just completely switch it up and take them by surprise, get the upper hand in that regard? Especially in Upward, where I think there's no one perfect place to build. On Badwater, there is one perfect place to build. On Upward, there is not. So I say move that sentry gun and buy another 30 seconds for yourself, because they're confused about why the sentry gun isn't the same place it was the last 2 rounds. Anyway, well, that's just my opinion. But obviously, Pantastic Friends is going to build the same spot. Nice shot right there from Purple Ruby, takes down Common in mid-air. Common was invisible, so I'm not sure if you saw that, but trust me, it happened and it was sweet. But we do have Med coming out for H2, so it looks like they're not going to spend too much time messing around right here. Monkey did not see this combo coming up from the left, and not being super sneaky because it is a freaking heavy, but the sentry gun does go down. Counter Uber is popped from Fantastic Friends, and Medic's got to get out of there. Heavy got out of there, so I think it is pretty successful Uber right there for Blue, as Red is just retreating like mad. So a nice opening assault right there coming out of H2, and spelling a good time so far for H2. We'll see if they can continue with this aggression. Of course, they have a lot of momentum coming from last round. Purple Ruby coming in there, taking down Herp Derp, though. Purple Ruby has just been going crazy on Herp Derp. So there's a few things you can do to protect yourself as a medic from that, is just be really, really super freaking paranoid and watch the skies at all times. But the other thing is you have to have good defense around you. You have to have your heavy just like constantly watching those skies with you. And control the flanks, obviously. And I think Mini Sentry Engineer is one of the best ways to do that against jumping soldiers. So just make sure that Engie is just constantly putting down those minis on the flanks to protect that med. Otherwise, you're going to see what we see now, which is about 50% Uber disadvantage. I'm not sure how he did not set that spy on fire, but regardless, he did not. We do have this 100% Uber ready to go for Red, but they are just in a good position to hold right now. So the ball is in H2's court. Herp Derp went down. Dang nabbit, I missed that. So we're just going to have to give him Herp Derp cam when he comes back up because his survival is essential right here. In comes Purple Rupee, so he could be a huge part of this problem. Oh, but a nice headshot from Squirrel from McDuff. Wow, that was pretty freaking sweet. Red Uber is popped as they do defend the cart, take out everything. Herp Derp is pushed forward a little bit too much, and he does catch on fire, but should be able to survive this. Where is his combo? Or, yeah, he's got his Delman beneath his heavy for that protection against Purple Rupee, which is what I'd be most scared about right now if I were he. Where is it? I don't even know. But they're going to try to take this upper room, which is also a very dangerous position because just a couple of well-placed rockets in there. In comes Heavy, the king of Hyrule. So they will be able to connect right there. 70% Uber advantage, and Herpderp staying alive. Again, we're just going to be on the Herpderp cam. Or Herpderp watch, not necessarily his cam. In comes Purple Rupee. No, no, what are you doing? How does that happen? Again, Purple Rupee is just like, oh man. And that is might spell disaster for H2 if they can't keep Herpderp alive, and if Purple Rupee is just going uncontested. This is not going to end well for H2. On the other hand, Pantastic Friends is doing everything right. Where is that pesky soldier who is just like somehow bending time and getting around everything? Purple Rupee, we'll get on his cam, see if he goes for another jump right here. He does, manages to find him out, but does go down. So finally, King of Hyrule able to take him out. Herpderp didn't take too much damage right there. So good defense right there, but even if you only succeed in getting the jumping soldier 1 out of 3 times, that's 2 out of 3 times that your medic is going to drop, and that's just too many. As you can see, the point was already capped right here. This is an interesting hold out of Pantastic Friends, and it's also very, very dangerous. As you can see, everybody is just around the center gun, waiting for that Uber to be popped. It does finally get popped. Cookie doing some nice air blasting as always, but Heavy goes down. That's AT gets backstabbed, and Red is going to have to get out of here. So Pantastic Friends giving up whatever hold they had here. But Snook surviving, so not too shabby of a defense right there. And remember that cart was capped, but then they continued to hold second. So this time, no, it's his arch. It's Purple Rupee. Look at that mini sentry though. Mini sentry took down Purple Rupee, and that's what I'm talking about. But no, in comes Orange Cake from behind to finish off Herpderp. This poor medic cannot catch a break. So even when the flank does help protect him, it's that assassin class that comes in from who knows where. So poor Herpderp, he is sick as a ball, and he also cannot catch an effing break. But despite that, they're making good progress up this hill. And so far, there is a level 3 sentry gun, but it doesn't look like Red is in any, like, they don't have a very forward hold right here, which is interesting because they do have a little bit of Uber, they have about 60% Uber advantage. So I'm surprised they're not a little bit more forward. Trying to fix the wall and go up and see that. Oh, Purple Rupee trying to get something done in the hallways, but not able to do so without that great height advantage that soldiers carry. So when you use a roof, not a lot of fun to jump around. We do have this 100% Uber popped. Oh, and Blue did not know where the opposing combo was. Could be a good chance for somebody to follow up and take down Herpderp. We'll see if he can get away alive. He is fleeing for his life and looks like he will hold on to that 75-76% Uber. So they will have a little advantage, but that's fire. Don't play with fire or you will get burned, says Cookie. Cookie just gonna light a scout of fire. Alright, so that Uber is ready to go for Herpderp. Let's see if he can stay alive. That's going to be essential. Cookie is just going to ruin this engineer's day. La la la, nothing new right there. Want to get on the... Oh no. Oh no. How was that not spotted? But Orange Cake, oh, doesn't matter because the blue Uber is popped. Pushing forward right now with just the pain train out. Interesting right there, but it looks like that's all they had going. 6 minutes and 44 seconds right here for the third point. It's not too bad. The sentry gun is down here, so potentially a good time still in the running for H2 if they keep their medic alive and continue this aggression and don't fail anymore, which is of course a lot easier said than done. We'll see what Pantastic Friends can throw in the works to maybe make it a little bit more difficult for them. We'll get on the Tobias cam because remember, you had a very fantastic first round. Has he been doing third place? Psh, come on, Tobias, can't you do any better than that? But we'll go back to his cam because sniping on this last position can be so much fun. A lot of long sight lines and places for snipers to hide as the offensive team is pushing in here. But we do have this Uber ready to go, so we'll get on Herpderp cam. We're going to watch him in third person, make sure he doesn't get backstabbed or anything. Oh, look, haha! They're staying right to each other. Alright, and neither knows that the other is there, but they probably do. And... oh, Purple Rupee doesn't get the kill. Somehow Herpderp doesn't pop. I am very impressed by that. So I'm holding it, but now the opposing team knows where this combo is, and those Ubers are popped. We need some pyro action in here to break up this Uber stalemate. And we do get some. King of Hyrule goes down. Herpderp is caught out. Oh, and behind him was a cookie to finish the job. That is no good for H2. Snook survived that, so he's going to have this Uber advantage coming in as we are taking down the time. Of course, there's 8 minutes left on the map clock for H2 to get this point, but in reality, there's only like 1 or 2 more minutes for H2 to push, and they'll still have a good time. Oh my goodness, it's going to be very, very difficult. As you see, Purple Rupee is trying to do some more of his patented medic kills right there, but unable to do so. He finished himself off because he's a nice guy like that. We'll get on the Scruff McGruff cam to see if maybe he can't get in here, take down a little bit of a sentry. Where is the sentry? Oh, Scruff McGruff goes down right there, okay. But that is question. Oh, sentry gun right there. Alright, it is at level 1 and being hurt a lot, so it's a nice spam coming down to keep that sentry gun at level 1, but then Trilby goes down and sentry gun is down to level 2. So we'll see if oh, Herpetologist went down. Purple Rupee. Purple Rupee! Shakes fist. That is huge right there. Now we're looking at a time of, I think, over 10 minutes at this point. And right now, H2 has just the first thing in their sights. They have to capture this last point, of course. Oh my goodness, I don't know. It's going to be very, very difficult. I think this could be a time to switch up mediguns. Also needs time to switch up where you're holding, because it's obviously not working. Herpderp is just continuing to be assaulted by Purple Rupee and just can't stay alive. And so I think maybe hold further back, get a level 3 sentry gun here to stave off Purple Rupee, who by the way is up. And let's get on his cam, see why and how he's getting these flanks. Oh my goodness, going up right there, taking down Trilby. At least Trilby will be able to call it, being like, that effing soldier is coming, guys. He is... oh! Not sure why King of Hyrule was down there by himself, but regardless, it worked to take out that pesky soldier. So we do have 100% Uber ready to go for H2. We'll see if they can make this push out. And Uber is popped on Pyro. Interesting decision right there, because they know there's a sentry gun to deal with. And a lot of spam going down. It does get taken out. Cookie's going to follow up and take down King of Hyrule. But meanwhile, there is pressure on the cart right here. Herpderp is alive, but he fell back with the... oh my goodness, only few up. Finally, Herpderp does get finished off by Pantastic, who followed up to get that medipick, and nobody left alive to get any more presence here on the cart. Gonna send some long range demo spam in, but really not gonna be too effective right there. So it's a good push, but just not able to sustain it was H2. So that allowed Snook to stay alive and look up this Uber charge. Oh my goodness. It is down to the wire right now. Not really, because they're still setting the time, but it's getting not good for... it's getting not good. There we go. It's getting not good for Pantastic, or for H2. But there is something that goes in the favor of H2. Sentry gun goes down, and oh, so close right now. But in comes Purple Rupee to finish it off. Pyro goes down as well. Not even sure how he went down, but there's some defense on the cart. Oh, in comes King of Hyrule to see if he can finish off the spy. Finally he does, and needs to avoid being headshot. No, he can't, and Tobias gets that defense. Oh god, the humanity. Oh, Tobias just going huge right here with a Machina on the cart, and defends that allows his combo enough time to get up. It looks like they are on that quick fix, so sensing the urgency right here, Trilby just landed on some stickies and absolute insanity, as per usual, here on the last point of Upward, when all chaos breaks loose and all sanity is gone, because you just want to capture it. There's absolutely nothing more you want to do than just push this card to another 2 feet. In comes a combo for H2, but the quick fix is popped. Some nice stickies going down, but King of Hyrule goes down to a headshot right there, so Tobias again going big. Oh, we got the pan out. Tobias again getting a headshot. Alright, that means we have to get on the Tobias cam. But he, again, is just having a really, really nice game right here, as you can see. His scores definitely reflect that. If we had the stats for this, I'm sure you'd see he's far outscoring everyone, I think, except his meta, obviously. So we'll keep in the Tobias cam as he goes down to Scruff McGruff, gets that headshot. We'll see. Oh, best Broham. There he goes. He gets the sensor. That's the important part. But without having that sniper up, you think this would be an opportunity for H2 to push. But they're just not in a position to do so. And the quick fix is popped again for Fantastic Friends. Not a whole lot you can do. Oh, except if you backstab the heavy. That's not too bad of an idea. So Red is going to fall back, trying to get onto the cart. Common went down though. A nice reflect by Cookie, who's going to follow up and get that meta kill. And Cookie just going huge. So Cookie and Tobias, way too much fun right here. Snook does go down to a backstab. Scruff McGruff got that kill, but is the rest of his team in position to take advantage of the lack of medic right there? No, because there's only 5 people up. And Cookie is just being really, really aggressive and not allowing anybody around this corner without dealing with at least a little bit of fire. Only 2 minutes and 10 seconds, less than 2 minutes and 10 seconds left for the map timer. So again, oh man, if H2 doesn't cap this, that is going to be such a crushing blow to their ego. They're going to have to defend it for a long time, which I just don't know if they're going to be able to do so. And it comes this last minute push. Trilby goes down, some nice stickies on the cart, and some nice air blasts as well. That quick fix, Snook goes down right there to a nice kill. We'll see if Blue can get in here and capture this, but in comes Cookie to save the day, takes down Best Broham and Herp Derp as well. So Cookie, and Tobias. That's pretty much all you gotta say right here. We'll see if he can stop this last point as Trilby does go down. We're just going to keep on the Fantastic crash Cookie Jake Cam the last minute and 10 seconds, getting some of those overheals from the quick fix as well. He does go down. So King of Hyrule getting that killing streak of 1. We'll see if he can continue it. Gonna be difficult when he's dead, so not in any position right now. And this cart is so close, but again, so far for H2. And there is Katie is just hanging out on the cart, doesn't want the opposing team to capture this at all. By her team, a nice advantage in going into the second half of the last round. Does people know Katie's here? Oh, finally Katie does get taken down right there. So this could spell an opportunity for Blue to push. You just need to pile onto the cart right now and watch your back because that is a spy, but a nice air blast. Oh, can M2, Pyro, M2, no, not able to do so, and he does go down. The shovel comes out in the quick fix. We'll see if Snook brings out the Uberstar, not able to do anything right there. Oh my god, Fantastic with 1 health left, defends the cart. Katie comes in, oh wait, no, some huge backstabs. Oh god, Scruff McGruff not able to make it happen, though we are going to go into overtime because Blue has a chance to set the time. So anybody and everybody get onto the cart. If H2 wants to make this even an opportunity to win, not able to do so, and again they fail to capture the last point. Oh my god, that means, you know what that means. That means that Fantastic Friends is in an excellent position right now to win not only this round, this match, but the semifinals and advance to the grand finals. Oh gosh, of course not all is over yet. H2 definitely still in their ability to defend for a lot of time. We'll see if they can do it. Priority number 1 is defending third for more than 6 minutes and 44 seconds, and then you take it from there. So biggest hold you can bring on first is essential. We do see a different setup going right here from Zorio, and I like it. I think this is a little too far forward though. Even with Cocktail, you saw him a little further back, and it's not even level 3 right now, so I think he's trying to just try new things and to keep his opposing team, you know, guessing, which is what I was saying was such a good idea. But if you're not familiar with the build, if you can't get that level 3 sentry gun up before the gates open, it's not worth it. And so right now he does have that level 3 up, but he does not have a dispenser. His soldier just took his ammo. Tobias took him down. That was a little justice. Does he even have a teleporter? He does have that teleporter, but again, no dispenser. I think that's going to be huge right here. If that unpreparedness was called out for blue, they should really be pushing right here. And at least sending some spam. It could probably put a direct hit soldier in position right here. So in comes this Uber. Some nice air blasting, but the sentry gun is going to go down. Oh, Pyro getting some of that sweet Uber right there, but a monkey is going to be the one that finishes off that sentry gun. And company part is not too far, about halfway there, or a little more than halfway there, but red is going to stick in here and continue holding. So not a bad defense, but they lost everything, and that's not what you want in the opening Ubers. Broham going big in the 2K right there to headshot. We'll see if he can't finish off, get that pesky heavy, but meanwhile Herpetologist were down by, you guessed it, Purple Rupee getting jump in here, and this is where that hold is dissolving here at first. Red needs to give up. Gotta get that heavy and Dumb Man out of there. They absolutely need to be alive, and it looks like King of Hyrule is not going to make it. No, he does go down. Purple Rupee finishing him off right there. So the first point will be capped in a little over a minute right there, and that is not the hold that H2 wanted. So they need to get something super strong here at second in order to buy themselves even a little bit of a chance. But Snook already has a 100% Uber. They're going to be pushing this. Is going to be very difficult for H2. Oh, some nice pressure coming in here from the scout, but Flu goes down to a sweet shot from Cookie. However, the Uber was popped, but they're able to get into a position where they can take down the sentry gun. So nicely played right there by Pantastic Friends. Katie does go down, but the rest of her team is in a position where they can almost do a little spawn camping right now, and Cookie taking down Connie right there. Normally I like this build from Zorio, but it's far too forward right now, and there's no way he's going to be able to get it up to level 3 in time. And I know he's wanting to build here so he can defend this third point, but I think even that's too... You may want to just push it back. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. This is not the position that H2 wanted to be in, and it's the card is rolling way too fast for them right now, and we'll see. It's going to be very difficult for them to hold on to this point for over 4 minutes, and then again hold on to last. King of Hyrule trying to get aggressive and trying to get something going right here, but he's got to watch out for Cookie, who's just proving himself to be ridiculously good. Pyro has no business being on this Iron team. With his reflected Crusader's crossbow. We'll be talking about that for a while. But in comes this Uber. They know exactly where that sentry gun is because it's positioned so far forward. Katie does go down to a backstab, but again, the rest of her team is in position to be able to continue this aggression. Herpetologist has about 80% if he can stay alive. Oh, but in comes his nemesis, Purple Rupee. Purple Rupee does go down. The level 1 sentry gun takes him out. So Herpetologist is going to pop that Uber. They're really not in any good position. They're just going to try to get some drags right here. I would have... I should have pushed forward because the medic was in a corner right there, and they could have put down a lot of damage to the opposing team. But they didn't know that. They can't see through walls like I can. We'll see. So not a bad idea. Okay, so there's still some possibility right here for H2. But gotta keep the men alive, but that's not going to happen when Purple Rupee is just having a field day. Down goes King of Hyrule 2. Oh, and down goes Nupped Up, so only 4 up right now for H2. One of them is a soldier who is in the cart, but Trilby, goes down, no backstab. In comes the blue Uber, take down that sentry gun, and this will probably be the win for Pantastic Friends, just showing themselves to be truly fantastic. Only 1 up, now there's respawns for H2, but they're in no position. A little bit of taunting going on the cart, but that's what happens when you have a ×9 and you're about to win the semifinals. In comes this Devilman, not able to do it, and that will be the win for Pantastic Friends. What a nice finish right there, very strong from them. I thought the middle round was so good from H2, and I thought they really could come back, but they just had such a hard time capping last. And you know, that's not unique to them. Across all divisions, teams have hard times with last. But quick shout out to Pantastic Trash Cookie Jake for the first reflected med crossbow pick I've ever seen, and possibly the best. So congrats to Pantastic Friends for a great season, continuing along undefeated into the grand finals. But don't worry, because the Herpetologist Highlanders will meet up in the bronze match against somebody. We'll see if they can't pull out a medal for themselves in the otherwise a very, very good season. They're 9-3 at this point, so congrats, guys. I mean, that's pretty good. That's much better than most teams will do. Anyway, guys, I'm rambling. Thanks so much for sending this in. Thanks to Snook, the medic who stays alive in positions he should not ever have any business staying alive in. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. If you have a game you want to see casted, definitely hit me up at kiptf2@gmail.com, or you can follow me on Twitter at kiptf2. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Have a good day.